Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin, Leo. There's a part of you that's missing this week, and you could also be missing somebody else in your life that once was around that is no longer. And it could be also that you're feeling the benefits of being alone at the same time. There's this longing feeling. It's hard to shake off. It's hard to fight that off. Being in two minds about so many things is what your week is going to feel as though it's turning into. That there's a lot going on in your life as we speak as well. You could also be receiving messages intuitively. You could be receiving messages from the universe. For example, sometimes when you're in a certain place at a particular time, the details here, what I'm being shown, are very specific. So, for example, I'll just give you an example. You might be standing at a bus stop. You see someone across the road waiting for a bus that goes the opposite way. Then all of a sudden it clicks. You happen to recognize who that person is. You both glance at each other. It's truly one of the most amazing feelings, because it just is, in your case anyway. And you haven't seen this person in a very long time. 5-7 years, could be 7 months. But it's really just being able to understand how life has this ability to place us. The universe has places that the same situations where we have that one opportunity where we get to see something for the last time, or perhaps it may be that you're reunited with this person that you haven't seen in such a long time, and it isn't the end, it isn't the last time, and here's your chance now to rekindle whatever it is or whatever it was that you once had with this individual. If something was unclear to you before, everything is coming out this week. You're putting your foot forward, and in doing so, it will prove so much more than what you perhaps originally may have thought it would be or become. It's amazing, and what's happening is the universe is showing you, here's a way around this. Here's what we can do to fix this, because perhaps if you don't do this now, if you don't fix what needs fixing right now, you may never get to see, or you may never get to experience this ever again. Now, I want to move on to love. There is talk of love. I'm really surprised that you haven't taken to this as yet, as much as you would have liked to. I know you would have liked to. I don't see that, I don't see the anticipation on your end. It's sort of, you could be more than anything really surprised. Is this really for me? Is this really happening? I mean, I just see that you're in a lot of disbelief if things are moving quickly, which I am seeing quite clearly they are. But if you feel it becomes too much for you, if this isn't for you, you may decide quite obviously that you want to step back and, I'm not ready for this. What am I supposed to do with this energy, this feeling, this person, or these people that are coming into my life? What am I supposed to do with that? And if it gets to a point where you make that solid decision to step back, the only thing that I'm seeing here is that it may delay the process another couple of years. And I'm not talking about 2 or 3 years, I'm talking about 10 years. So if there is something that is necessary, if you want closure, if you originally were hoping to reunite with someone and you weren't sure how to do it, the universe is there to guide you. The universe is there to show you. It will show you, and it will be rather obvious to you if it hasn't already been that way. It will definitely happen for you. And I think there's no time, as there is right now, to be able to hear these messages and to actually do something about it, because everything will be okay. Never mind the criticisms. There are a few hiccups along the way. I'm referring to people who don't know how to mind their own business, and you might take it to heart, or about what's being said. The key is for you to not take anything to heart. Just keep moving. Know your own flow, the way that it works for you, the way that it's worked for you up until now. Somebody at work is going to be giving you a lot of look. Firstly, I see conversation. There's a lot of time spent with this person at work, and it's just advice that I see it coming through as, it's sort of them giving you advice about what could be done better. Don't take things don't take it too personally. I am seeing that it's good communication between the two of you. It could be that you're both each other's undeniable strength at the best of times. This is really an amazing friendship as well. I'm seeing, the word camaraderie comes up. It's really all about strength. It's about being able to tell it as it is. I mean, there's No better feeling than that. I think you both understand each other very well. It's great to have that support. There may be a mix up in this has something to do with about how somebody feels about you on a more of a personal level. Um, and I think that's where I was sort of trying to understand this before I got into it because I'm seeing that there's a conversation. Um, if you were to, they could also look, this may turn into something more if you were to allow it. It's more coming in from this other individual that I'm seeing that I don't think you're there yet. I don't think you're ready for that. Thank you, Leo.